Welcome everyone to a special panel discussion with a team of Redapt experts. Today, we'd like to highlight the benefits of working with an MSP, and we're going to be talking a lot about looking at things through the lens of customer success. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm Polly Yakovich, and I'll be moderating our conversation today. And I'd like to introduce our panelists. We have with us Rick Koller, Practice Director of Managed Services and bike enthusiast, cycling enthusiast, I should say. And we also have Nathan Spear, Technical Account Manager in the Managed Services area. Thank you both for coming today.
Thank you, Paula.
So I'd like to start out talking a little bit about, Rick, I'll start with you. What are some of the common challenges you are seeing with customers that sort of bring them to partner with an MSP?
Well, I see a lot of customers are working through just kind of graduating different levels of maturity. Some may have made it just out of the data center. Some may just be like fresh, just starting out cloud native, all of which are looking for skill sets that they may not have cultivated, may not be able to afford, or just working towards like a full understanding of like all the things that are available to them as they start their cloud journey. Part of that is from the support perspective, wherein they're working through the ecosystem to begin with. Some are looking for new features. Some are looking for a better understanding of how they can better leverage their spend within the cloud. A lot of it comes down to just leveraging a partner that has been in the space for a great length of time and has seen the ups and downs. From my perspective, it really comes down to having a solid skill set that you can rely on and an understanding of where your spend really is.
What are some signs that a company would be a good fit for managed services? Can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, a company that is maybe like stretching to get into containerization, possibly digging into ways in which they could better leverage their expense. From my experience, I've seen a number of customers that have never used a cost governance tool set before, wherein they've found in kind of a big wide-eyed moment that they could have been saving up to 30% over the entire time they've been in any one of the different cloud providers that we work with today. And the moment they see that, it's just a big moment for them, and it definitely makes people feel a lot better in the way that they approach things going forward.
Nathan, can you speak a little bit to some specific use cases that you've seen?
Yeah, I mean, a use case that we see commonly is that the customer, they entered into cloud because it's pay as you go. They're not 100% sure what the cost savings mechanisms exist. Maybe they also don't know how to enable them or manage them. So, I have customers that come to me and I can see that their spend is quickly increasing and it's not out of control, but it's definitely on a north trajectory. And then I bring to them, depending on what cloud they're in, I bring to them the appropriate cost savings options, and they are happy to see that they can reduce their bill even though they're continuing to grow their company.
Yeah, it's a great call out. We've also run into situations wherein our customers have encountered unexpected explosive growth in cost. And Nathan, you've been very close to that, wherein we've helped remediate and also set up like safeguards against that in the future.
Yeah, I can go into a little bit of detail on one. I mean, I have a customer that had a proof of concept going on with a vendor of theirs, and something was misconfigured and there was a rapid spend increase. The monitoring that I had set up didn't catch it as quickly as was necessary, but once we were able to identify and trace back to where it came from, we have safeguards in place to prevent this type of, quick spend increase. And then I've implemented that across other customers that are using the same types of services that could find themselves in the same bucket of boiling water.